I'm going to talk to you regarding one thing which has helped me in growing in my business. It is all about using the technology for developing a systematic approach towards the success, which is essential when we think of multiplying the success. And I think the success is an event. If you have a formula to multiply that, that is the real success, for which you need to have all such things placed in place. And this systemized approach, which ensures these success events repeats, and that becomes a real success. So to have this, most of us are using today the smartphones, and the technology is already there in our hands, but I'm not sure whether we are making most of it, because there are certain features in the smartphones which I'm going to talk to you regarding. One of them is a latitude. So by using this latitude, which is a free feature on Google Mail, if you put on this feature, it allows the person whom you allow to track yourself, or you can track your employees, those who are on move, they are not in the office, and without they knowing it, you can really track the person, and you can identify whether they are following the instructions given to them, they are reaching to the client, or they are just reporting you that meeting happened or something like that, without anybody's involvement in it. You can do it passively, and this is how it helps you. It also helps you in towards the security of your dear ones, maybe your child or your spouse, and you can really have a transparent systems to monitor wherever you are placed, and they can monitor wherever you have reached up to. It happens many a times that when you are reaching home in the evening, in the late hours, your spouse is worried about where have you reached up to, and this can help your spouse to know about without disturbing you when you are traveling with a client, and then she can get to know where you have reached up to. So many other such advantages you can have it just by putting on this feature, which helps us in keeping ourselves or connected to the team and getting to know about their locations throughout the day. The next feature I've been using it is contact. I'm sure our clients are very important. They are the integral part of our success. And to track any of the client or the calls which we receive, if you have synchronized this smartphone, and the contacts, if they are saved after having the call, once received, they get synchronized with the Google email ID, and those contacts are preserved for long. Even if you change your phone, they are available with you when you put on to a new phone handset. Still you can have all those contacts synchronized in the new handset, and you have this data stored with you. I have such around more than 9,000 Google contacts with me, and whenever my client or prospect calls me after a certain time, if I answer the call by taking up their names, they really get surprised and get connected very well, and it is then easy to close the deals. So this is how it helps you. At the same time, if you have a common company ID wherein you synchronize all these official contacts, it is available for the team, entire team, and they need not ask you for sharing the contact details, because everything is already there, which is available for all on this common platform. This is how you can make use of the contacts. The another feature is, of course, calendar. You can have a common calendar for highlighting the meetings you have scheduled for yourself and for the other teammates as well, so that they understand whether if they are going to organize another meeting, maybe for the closure or final meeting, something like that, wherein they want you to be there, they can really track your availability, whether you are available or your slots are free for such meetings or not, and based on that they can commit to the client, so that it never gets overlapped and everything can be organized even though we are working at different places, your time can be organized by the team. Rather, they can request you for the meeting, and you can confirm and give confirm commitment to the client, which helps in a better commitment level, which is also required towards the success. The other feature is G Drive. Yes, today we are on, most of the time when you are on move, you require certain documents to be presented to various authorities or to the client. You want to share some paperwork, and you can have all this data stored on web, which is through Google Drive, which is a free feature once again, which can be synchronized, and whatever your back office is preserving as a records, including the work orders and completion certificates and everything, if you are on move, if you want to access all that stuff, and if on the holiday, if you want to have access to that, it becomes difficult and you have to postpone that. But then in such cases, Google Drive helps you in accessing your back office or records, which are always uploaded on the Google Drive, and you can access it from anywhere, wherever you are sitting with a client and you want to share some of them. Similarly, the G task, which has helped us in organizing our daily task, because every day in our office there is a task meeting which happens, wherein people upload their own task for the day, and irrespective whether I am in the office or on move, it gets synchronized with the G task, and I can at 10:15, where the meeting gets over, I can go through the tasks which are taken up by the team. If anything is to be added, I speak to my people, and that is how the task is managed, and it is shared with a transparency. It also helps the team to coordinate amongst themselves. Even the office team and the team which is working outside the office are always connected through this G task, and they can assign tasks to each other and just tick the same task which has been completed, which also forms a kind of a reporting system which works on its own. So this is how it has helped us in organizing our task on a common platform, which is again a free feature with Google. Tally accounting is most of us are having nowadays in place, and the software Tally, it is used for documentation of our financial transactions and invoicing and banking, everything. But the kind of a dashboard which is required as an entrepreneur, if you want to monitor what is your sales bills amount, or what are the list of debtors you have today, or what are the list of creditors you have today, if you want to monitor it quarterly or monthly or daily basis, you can really do it by using some of the softwares which are available, and that gives you a real kind of a dashboard on your mobile. Otherwise, you can imagine everything we manage it at office, and it is hardly available for you to monitor. I use these kind of softwares when I am traveling, and I can really have a check on my progress or towards the success of the organization, which is very essential. Otherwise, just think of a car which you are driving, and without having a dashboard which indicates that whether you have sufficient fuel, you have lights which are on, or indicators, something like that. So this is how it helps. So similarly, we have the CCTV cameras which are placed in place, and the app is already made active on my mobile, so that whenever I am on move, I can really monitor my office whether things are going right and the security is taken care of. So when people know this, that somebody is monitoring them, definitely it works better. So whether I monitor it or not, but having it on my mobile and known to everyone, it works wonders. So this is how technology you can make use of, including the diverting the calls, and then such features, and then using the cloud on the web. It really gives you the freedom to move around for business development functions, at the same time having control over your office data, everything accessible to you and to the people, those who want to really have access to and help you in growing your business towards the success. This is how we can make most of the technology used for our success in our businesses. Thank you.